Hello everyone, this is Priyanka here. I'm faculty for Commerce and Management. Dear students, today we are going to discuss about BCom subject, BCom first years for BCom first years. Okay, Sem 2, Business Law. Okay, in this Business Law, I'm teaching the topic Unit 1, Indian Contract Act 1872. Okay, so let's we discuss briefly about this topic. Here in business law, Unit 1, Indian Contract Act. Indian Contract Act implemented from the year 1872. Okay, so let's we discuss on the basis of what these contracts have been subdivided. Like on the basis of uh, you know formation or creation. On the basis of formation or on the basis of creation, it have subdivided into three contract, that is express contract, implied contract, quasi contract. On the basis of formation, these contracts have been divided: express contract, implied contract, and quasi contract. And coming to on the basis of validity, on the basis of validity or enforceable. Okay, enforceable means which can be implemented. Okay, on the basis of validity, how many contracts have been divided, subdivided into valid contract. Valid contract. In upcoming classes, let's we discuss about the what are the essentials of a valid contract. Okay, now let's we discuss on the basis of validity. We are discussing on the basis of validity: valid contract, okay, void contract, voidable contract, unenforceable contract, illegal contracts. Now on the basis of performance, on the basis of performance, contracts have subdivided into executory contract, executory contract, and executed contract. Okay, on the basis of formation, express contract, implied contract, quasi contract. On the basis of validity, valid contract, void contract, voidable contract, and enforceable contract, illegal contract. On the basis of performance, express contract, and executory contract. Okay, in brief, let's we discuss here on the basis of formation or on the basis of performance, that express contract. Express contract means a contract where terms are clearly stated. Terms are clearly stated. Okay, and implied contract. Implied contract, contract formed, okay, contract formed by conduct or circumstances is known as the implied contract. And quasi contract. Quasi contract means what? Not a real contract, but created by law to prevent injustice. Okay, example: finder of lost goods has rights like a bywee. Quasi contract, not a real contract, but created by law to prevent unjust enrichment. Okay, now I will give you an example here. Express contract. Just now I have explained express contract, whether it is in written form or orally, so that is comes under the express contract. And implied contract, example, bus station I have given, means on the basis of the circumstances, on the basis of the things, what the daily routine happened, that can we can consider as the implied contract. I will give you example. If you are waiting in bus stop to take bus, okay, to take bus from so one place to so on, so you know the bus number, okay, obviously. So do bus driver and the conductor is going to tell again and again? No, in on board bus board, it's a direct, it's clearly mentioned bus number. Like for example, from 8A from Abdulganj to Secunderabad, means clearly mentioned, that is implied contract. Automatically passengers will see that bus number and they will go and they will sit after some while. gather of some passengers. Bus driver is going to start the bus. Okay, so no need of tell anything. Okay, orally or writtenly. Implied contract. Accordingly, the circumstances and the situations. Okay, uh, we know that. Okay, that is comes under the implied contract. Okay, and quasi contract. Quasi contract is nothing but, for example, A is there. Okay, A and B is there. So A have to get one product he have booked, so that product have to be come to his address, but unknowingly, unexpectedly, that delivered to beside flat. So here he don't have, B don't have any right to take the product, but he have taken. Yes or no? So A having full authority, full right, okay, file a case against him, or else he can ask for money. Okay, this types of contracts is known as the quasi contract. So B knowingly he did, right? So some mistake happened over there. So quasi contract. Now on the basis of validity, valid contract. What is the meaning of valid contract? Valid contract means which can be done. Okay, which can be done. It is known as the valid contract. So example, I'm a college student. I went to my college premises, near college premises. I went to admin. I asked that I want to get hall ticket for day after exams. So they will give me hall ticket. If my fees balance is nil, if I paid all amount, I having full authority to collect my hall ticket, right? So valid contract. And coming to void contract. What is this void contract? Void contract is nothing but which cannot be done. Okay, void contract, it is not applicable. For example, A and B is there. Both are married. Again, B is going to be marry C without any information to B, any divorce directly even. So it comes into void contract. So B having full authority, case file against A and C. Okay, void contract which have to be not done. Okay, and coming to voidable contract. Voidable contract may be or may not be. For example, uh, uh, John and Rahim is there. So John have given one announcement to all that I'm going to sell my house for 50 lakhs. So this is a free consent. Anyone can, any buyer, any customer, they can come and see the house and they can talk about the price of that particular house. They are having rights. But here, Rahim came directly with the big knife and kept on John, and he said that give me your house for only 15 lakhs and do the signature. Maybe it's happened, maybe not happened. Maybe happened due to fear, maybe he will give, or else he can go to police station and file a case against on Rahim. Maybe happened. So this is known as the voidable contract. Okay, and coming to unenforceable contract. Unenforceable. Enforceable means what? Which can be forcible. Unenforceable means what? Means it's almost all void contract, which is not. We have to not enforceable the contract. That is unenforceable contract. Okay, so let's we discuss in brief this on the basis of validity of contract. We are talking, right, on the basis of validity. Valid contract, just check once. All legal requirements are fulfilled and enforceable by law. Void contract. Void contract means what? Not enforceable by law. Example, agreement with unlawful object. Just now I gave an example, marriage example, right? Voidable contract. Voidable contract means what? Unenforceable adoption of one party only. Example, contract caused by coercion. Coercion means threat. Okay, due to threat, maybe he will accept or he will not accept. And unenforceable contract. Valid but cannot be enforced due to technical defect. Contract not properly stamped. Illegal contract. Illegal contract means what here? Illegal contract means contract forbidden by law, void and punishable. Example, agreement to commit a crime on the basis of performance. Now, on the basis of performance, executory contract. What is this executory contract? Contract where performance is pending by one or both parties. Example, goods ordered but not yet delivered is known as the executory contracts. Executed contract. What is this executed contract? Contract where both parties have performed this obligation. Example, cash sale. Okay. So let's discuss once again. On the basis of formation, you understood. On the basis of validity, let's discuss again on the basis of performance. Executory contract. Example, I will give you Flipkart. I have mentioned here. Why Flipkart? You can ask me. See, I have keep on scrolling my phone. So Flipkart app I have opened. I booked one pair of shoes. Okay. So payment option will become right. So payment on cash on delivery. Okay. Or else Google UPI. Okay. Paytm UPI. He will ask payment options also. So some people what they will do, they will click that cash on deliverable. Okay, they will click that button, right? So you have ordered you have ordered, okay, you have ordered a place that for shoes they will tell you for example, if you ordered on what is the date, 10th Feb, okay, 10th Feb, let's we take it as a 10th Feb. 10th Feb you have ordered, they said that up to Feb 20 you will get your item will be delivered. Okay. But the 10 days, the duration of the 10 days also, it's a question mark. Executed. Still it should happen. They have to deliver and we have to give money. This all process to be happened, right? So it is a executory. This is a executory contract. Still it's not happened. Still it's going to be happen. Okay. Whether we don't know, we got delivery. Okay, we got delivery. Maybe money is not there or you not paid. Okay, you not satisfied with the product. Maybe late delivery happened. So you return back. So it's not happened. So it's still it will happen or it will not happen. It comes under the executory contract. Coming to executed contract. Executed contract means just in Zepto, I have ordered some grocery items. I did payment, full payment. Okay. Within half an hour or 1 hour, I will get the items what I have ordered. Is that clear? Executed means I have paid also, they have delivered also. Process completed. Okay. Both parties A and B, both parties job done. Okay. It is known as the executed contract. Executory contract means still it should happen. Is that clear? So this is the on the basis of performance, executory contract and executed contract. On the basis of validity, this is very important. Valid contract. Valid contract means in formalities in all ways it is applicable. Okay, we can do valid contract. Void contract. Void contract means if I will give agreement to opposite party that I am going to bring big knife and murder you. Do it's the good thing? No, it's a crime, right? It is against to the law. They will take me and they will put me in jail. It is unlawful. It is not lawful. It is unlawful obligation. Okay. Do we encourage that kind of behaviors of people? No. It is a void contract. Okay. Unvoidable contract. Just now I give an example. Unenforceable contract. Illegal contract. Illegal contract also. Do we encourage smuggling? A and B, both parties have agreement to do smuggling. They are doing from years. If any clashes happened between A and B, do they having any right to go and file case against on each and opposite parties? No, because it is an illegal contract, right? So illegal contract basis on validity, or else you can call it as on the basis of enforceable. Valid contract, voidable contract, illegal contract, unenforceable contract. On the basis of performance. On the basis of performance. Executed contract, executory contract. Okay. And on the basis of what? Formation. Okay. Creation. Express contract, implied contract, and quasi contract. This is very important, dear students. Okay, thank you so much. Encourage, subscribe my channel first of all. Okay, subscribe my channel, share my channel, like it. Thank you so much.